Hi everyone, this is your Young People's Love Tap video. I'm angry all the time. Well, that doesn't make me happy, and I'm sure it doesn't make you happy either. But here's a piece of good news. Number one, you are in very good company, not just with young people, middle-aged people, older people. This is a common problem in our world and in our society. Why? Because people aren't very good at dealing with the emotion of anger. The other piece of good news is you're not stuck with this. I'm going to give you some tips in a minute about what you can do to stop being angry all the time, because it doesn't feel good. It's not good for you. It's definitely not good for your health. But I want you to understand that there are a lot of really good reasons why young people are angry or might be angry all the time. Starting with the fact that so many either don't have families, or they have bad families or bad parents, or parents who play favorites, poverty. There's just a wide range of things that can cause a young person to be angry all the time. And those things are not your fault. Although you might want to take a look at my bad parents, bad families, parents who play favorites. All those videos might help you get a grip, because these are things that make people angry, because underneath the anger, they're really feeling hurt. These are things that wound our young people and make them feel like they're not well loved or they're not well cared for. So there might be significant reasons why you're angry or angry all the time, and that doesn't have to be your future. So you want to acknowledge to yourself and really celebrate yourself that this is powerful. Anytime you can recognize how you're feeling and own it, that's the place to start. And you should pat yourself on the back. And I'm sure it doesn't feel good if you're angry all the time, but we're going to get to work on that, because this doesn't have to be your future. Not for you young people. So number one, like anything, you're going to make a commitment. You're going to commit that this is something you want to learn and grow, so that you're not stuck with it, because this is no fun place to be, angry all the time. So you make a commitment, number one. Number two, the next step is you're going to have to build some skills in the area of emotions. Part of that is identifying what you're actually feeling. And I have a video in the regular section about growing your emotional abilities, and you're going to want to take a look at that, because that's a skill set. That is a skill set that in and of itself could make your life miraculous. So I want you to have it. So identifying your emotions, and then you're going to learn to feel them, to process them, to manage them, so you're in control. Anger is simply one of many emotions, and people aren't good at it, but doesn't mean that you have to stay stuck not being good at it. No, this is a skill set you want to build, because it will give you a very rich life. The access to building all kinds of skills in life is called, in the umbrella term, growth and development. That's the road I want you on, because that's where all the goodies are. That's what my videos are about, my blog posts are about, and trust me, it's fun. It'll give you an amazing life. Why not? Because you want to just suffer and be sad? No, you don't want that for yourself, and why would you? Okay, under the growth and development arena, I have a video about assertiveness. Assertiveness skills will be exceptionally powerful in life in every area. However, they're exceptionally helpful in dealing with anger, because you want to learn how to express your feelings in an assertive way, not passive aggressive, in an assertive way that honors kind of pretty much everybody that's in the conversation. So you'll want to get to work on your assertiveness skills. You won't be sorry if you build those skills. The next question for you is, who can help you? Who can you talk to? Who's in your life? Oftentimes for young people, they don't have enough friends. Actually, by the way, that's a common problem for people of all ages. It's like one of the number one things, and it's one of the number one things people don't want to admit or talk about. I have several videos about making friends or making friends and it didn't work. You want to look at those videos, and that's a skill, because you want to have great people in your life. Because if your anger is coming from the fact that you weren't well loved, or you had a trauma, or you had problems, in your young life, you want to be well loved by great friends. I have a video about being well loved. You want to go to work in growth and development so you can heal, because life is too precious and great to walk around wounded and angry all the time or upset. Another thing that's really going to be helpful while you're building skills to deal with your emotion of anger, be able to express it properly in a healthy way, is self-care. I consider that one of the building blocks of life. And self-care is great. You know, it's got all kinds of benefits. Or I've got a video about that and a blog post about that, so you want to take a look at that. Another thing that's going to be helpful to you is if you can go to work on building the skills of self-compassion. Self-compassion will really help you stay mentally healthy. It will help you avoid mental health problems, borderline personality, all kinds of psychiatric disorders. So you want to look at my blog post about self-compassion, look at my video, put that on your list because that's really cool. You know, that's going to be taming your inner critic, and that's not going to hurt you. It will help you in dealing with anger. The other thing I would recommend is that you start setting some goals for yourself, whether it's a little goal or a little bigger goal, whatever size goal or a life plan, because when you're up to something, it's an attractive quality for other people. People want to be around people who are up to something, who are working on their dreams or some project or whatever. It doesn't have to be huge, but you want to be up to something, because that's going to help put some of the issues that are coming up in your life at bay. And trust me, it's really fun to be up to something. You don't want to have a life where you're unhappy, angry all the time, sad, whatever. Whatever you do, I really urge you not to be embarrassed or ashamed if you're angry all the time. But this is a sign that you want to go to work. You want to get busy building skills, habits, practices, attitudes, beliefs, empowering beliefs. I have a whole series of videos on all of these things to help you, because you're a young person. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be out there having fun. So let me know how I can help you, because I really do care. Take care.